It's purple drop time. Hello there, survivors. My name is Jay Steele, and today we are going to try and 3-mana purple drop. Well, we actually do. I'm just kind of narrating over this at the end. So, the steps that we took to actually complete this. Location, 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 first off. This spot where this purple drop comes down is super ideal. Now, the second thing is we have Tek Forcefields. Now, they're good and they're bad at the same time. They're bad because, well, the creatures eat through them relatively quickly, so they're almost not worth bringing. But at the same time, if you bring enough of them, you can defend the drop long enough. So for us, for the most part, what worked on average was actually just one force field per wave. So we only got to wave 7, and we brought 7. I think maybe we even brought 8, but that's beside the point. At the end of each wave, I picked the force field up and I put a new one down, and then we waited 5 minutes for it to tick over. Because of this location, a bunch of creatures actually get stuck at the bottom of the hill, which gives us plenty of time to set up a new force field for the next wave. So that was kind of a key component to our strategy here as well. And then I'll kind of jump in here, some video footage, but next is what we did is we actually brought out a bunch of Gigas. So we had a fair bit of Gigas backed up, and we put them all out and made a little hunting pack. And we would send them to difficult things, or whenever we had a large amount of creatures come, we would send them that way to try and take care of the bulk of that. So that was just kind of what we did. And then we repeated the step through each wave, and eventually we got to wave 7 and we called it and we did it, and it was all good. It was expensive and it wasn't necessarily worth it, but yeah, I just wanted to say that we were able to do it. Now, it probably took us well over an hour, I would say, to actually do this. So I didn't record the entire time because there was a lot of dead space in between each wave. But if you guys want to catch a longer version, I guess, of this, I'm probably going to be posting that in my Extinction Let's Play series, and I'll put a card here at the end to that if anybody's interested in seeing a little bit more in depth at how we actually tackled this. So, all right, here before I go, I thought I'd show you guys the loot that we got. It's nothing super spectacular. I mean, it's got good stuff in it, but so do most of the red orbital supply drops as well, which are way easier to do than a purple one. So if you wanted to do a purple one easier, you're going to want a lot of people, probably mostly on imprinted gigas. I think some managrammers, or however they're pronounced, would also help, because you can go around and they can freeze targets and groups as they're coming in. And then maybe even a couple people on Volanosaurs as the final line of defense right up against the drop, because they'll also be able to ground Wyvern and other flying creatures as well. But for us, we made it work with 3 people, a bunch of extra gigas, and Tek Forcefields for each wave. I wish I had a little bit more video footage to show you guys, but I'm a little upset. Some of it actually apparently got corrupted in recording, and it's like watching a third of a frame every couple of seconds. So it is what it is, though. I'll try and make it work for my Let's Play series, but I thank you guys for watching, and I hope I maybe give you a little bit of insight on how to do a purple drop on the ArkExtinction map. So don't forget, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I will do my very best to answer all the questions down there to the best of my abilities, and hopefully can get you guys more informed on anything that you're wanting to know. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one.